Okay, yes. Hello everyone, hello all member of Tom Cat Lovers Reborn community and all people who join this live event on the Binance Live right now. Thank you very much guys to join in the crypto cave with some cat lovers. And today is we are very happy to welcome in our channel the amazing project King Gang project guys. And yeah, and we are very privileged to have special guest from the project Mr. DG or Mr. Dagan from the project in our community to give us more intuitive introductions about their unique project, guys. Yes, Mr. Daken, as a community manager, will give us more intuitive introductions about their unique project. And yeah, first of all, let's me introduce myself. My name is Yong, and I will be the host of this event. And yeah, for this event, there will be one segment only. So we already collected the best questions. The point, what exactly is King Game Project, and how amazing the project is to you guys. So please watch this live until end, guys. And so let's greet our special guest, Mr. Dagan. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing really good and I'm excited for this AMA. I think there is a lovely group of audiences watching this. So, without any further ado, I think let's start with the AMA.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Reagan. It's also very pleasure for us, especially for me, especially for my community, our community, sorry, to having you today to discuss about this amazing project, the King Game project today, sir. Okay, so maybe it will be nice if you could introduce yourself to us first and share a little bit about your experience in this crypto industry, maybe, sir.
Perfect. So, hello everyone. It's a great pleasure to be with this AMA. My name is Steve, and I'm also known as KG Poker BD or DGen Poker in King Game. And I am the community manager as well as a business development manager of King Game. I've been in crypto space industry since 2017, and I've been working with previously with several projects in the same position and also as chief communication officers. And I'm really excited to work with King Game, who has because the team has a vast experience and one of the leading developers of Web2 games. So this is my small introduction, and yes, back to you, on.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dagan, to introduce yourself and share about your experience in this crypto industry. You have very fantastic experience, and I believe that the project will be introduced today is also a fantastic project to Mr. Dagan. Thank you very much once again. So let's start our MA, our event today by saying the first questions. Let's provide everyone about general understanding of King Game project, sir. Okay, so first questions, could you briefly introduce about the King Game project to the audience, Mr. Dagan?
Sure. So, King Game. So, what is King Game? King Game is not just a game, it's a gaming platform that integrates Web3 technology, NFTs, and tangible economic value. King Game was established in early 2023 and is a leader in the gaming industry. Our initial aim was to address the limitation brought by centralized gaming platforms, and by using Web3 technology, we have created an innovative gaming application platform. This platform is dedicated to deliver more diversified as well as an enriched gaming content. And we are also happy to say that we are the first metaverse poker or maybe a casino where people can use a metaverse as a social fi as well as a place where they can play our casino games inside a metaverse just like they play in the real world. So I can rather say this is the project where we bring Las Vegas, Macau, Barcelona, and many other lively casino city in your room. So this is a small introduction of King Game, and I think we can learn more about it as we progress through the AMA.
very amazing, Mr. Steve. Though that is very amazing project too about the King game. So it's not just a game like you said. So they have also development some future too in the game. Yes, in the ecosystem of the project. That first very amazing, Mr. Steve. Okay, so let's move on to the next questions. What is the long-term vision for the King game, and how do you plan to achieve it?
Okay, so every project must have a very long-term vision as well as, they should have some strength in order to achieve greater benefits of this Web3. So our team comprises seasoned game developers, which I said before, like the team has a vast experience in developing games as well as in blockchain technology experts and also a special marketing operations specialist. So our vision is to create a player-centric gaming world, ensuring that the uniqueness and tradability of the player assets through uh, future token mechanism and DAO qualification, we also aspire to establish a genuinely decentralized, fair, and valuable gaming ecosystem. So, as I said previously, King Game was founded in the early 2023, and within such a short span of time, we have already developed our metaverse game and it's available in beta test, which I'll be later explaining you. Our primary intention was to overcome the limitation imposed by centralized gaming platform. So by utilizing Web3 technology, we have developed an innovative gaming application platform. This platform will be offering you a more diversified as well as well experienced gaming experience as well as a fun way to look at a game which was even in the previously it was thought like more restrictive. So we are bringing you a casino in a fun way. King Game partners include leading game publishers with top individuals and stakeholders from different global game operators serving as our advisory team. They are keenly anticipating that King Game Poker will become a groundbreaking innovation in the online poker industry.
Thank you very much, Mr. Steve, to sharing us about the vision of the King Game project. And so now we already see and we can feel that the King Game is embarking on a great missions about the game project like a metaverse, and the goals very ambitious, and thank you very much for provide us with a deeper understanding of the King Game project, Mr. Steve. Okay, so let's go to the next questions. Okay, so many traditional games nowadays face numerous pain points and issues. So how does King Game view for these challenges?
So actually, that was an excellent question. In the current traditional gaming industry, the plethora of problems the player face is actually staggering. Firstly, let's say that the nature of fund management is an unavoidable pain point. When players deposit on these platforms, they often have to go through lengthy and complicated verification process. Such as like foreign exchange transfers or maybe KYC, so many things. And this usually means that the player have to wait for at least 2 to 3 business days to complete all the process. And when they want to withdraw their fund, the situation is really even worse than what they faced in the deposit. They not only have to go through the tedious KYC verification, but they also may encounter various unreasonable withdrawal denials and exorbitant fees. Secondly, the uncertainty of fairness is a common concern among players. In traditional game, due to the lack of transparency, players, they frequently doubt if the platform deals the cards fairly and squarely, since they often face low probability unfavorable situations. This uncertainty and skepticism decrease players' confidence and engagement in the game. Furthermore, we have considered privacy and security issues. In traditional games, all player data is stored in a central server, and this centralized storage method makes it easy target for hackers. Beyond external threats, players' data might be misused by the platform itself, such as for other marketing promotions or even sold to other companies for various other purposes. So, lastly, The issue of platform autocracy is also a concern, since most poker game platforms are operated by a single organization or a company. Uh, players often have no say in most of the platform's decision. This might lead to platforms arbitrarily changing their game rules or maybe other policies, which is detrimental to the players, resulting in the violation of player rights. For best example, you can say when there is a centralized player, they can centralized company or organization, they can easily change the withdrawal rules. Because once when you read certain rules and when you join them and start playing, and suddenly when they change the rule of the withdrawal, you cannot say anything. So you have to abide by it in order to withdraw. So we wanted to remove all these, in order to give you a very decentralized way. So, looking ahead, we envision a more decentralized, a fair, transparent, and a player rights protecting poker gaming industry. Such a transformation will make the gaming environment, more just and wholesome, and also a fun way of experiencing it without any hassles or in your game.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Steve. So from your answer, that was very amazing. We can know that look like the team behind of the King Game project is a very experienced team and very dedicated to put this project will become amazing and fantastic. Because yes, of course, every project face their challenges to build to grow. And after hear about your amazing answer that King have own solution about that problem, sir. That also very amazing.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And so, what's the specific problem has King Game addressed, and what value can it bring in the future, sir?
Oh, definitely, definitely. As I was explaining all the hardships we face, so in order to every hardship must have a solution. So this is what we've been trying to address, and we are trying what we are going to bring in the future. So we have incorporated staking NFT and token mechanism, that allow players to derive economic benefits from the game. Moreover, Web3 technology makes our game more transparent and fair. Every gaming mechanism is public and verified. So that's the beauty of Web3. So Web3 is decentralized. So anything and everything is available on the blockchain register. So you can actually visit that particular hash or the transaction, and you can find everything which is already registered. So that gives you a transparent way. So let's talk about some specific shortcomings of the traditional platform that we have specifically addressed. So some of them are decentralization, anti-cheating mechanism, transparency, security, borderless and low transaction costs. So these are the brief of these are the shorts. So let me give you a brief of all the things which I've said. So what I mean by decentralization is we have eliminated centralized third-party institutions, ensuring fairness and transparency by uploading data to the blockchain. So in KG, players can directly engage in games using Web3 wallets without intermediaries. So this is what I've been explaining you for the blockchain. So next one is I said anti-cheating. So what do you mean by anti-cheating is KG platform ensure the fairness of the game through immutability. All game data is stored in a distributed manner on the blockchain, allowing everyone to verify the authenticity of the gaming process and prevent cheating. So and if you want a, detailed explanation, it's like after the game ends, so we will provide you the private key, which not we actually you can get the private key from the game itself, and you can use that private key in the blockchain explorer, and you can see the complete data of whatever the cards that's been dealt, how the players bet and all the details which is exactly available in the blockchain. So you know that there is no way of the organization cheating. So that's the way you can understand that we don't deal cards which is unfair to the players. So every details is available in the blockchain. So next one is transparency. So transparency is the similar way of what we've been saying as for the past two, which is like decentralization and anti-cheating. So in KG platform, transaction records are visible to all participants, including every bet, the raise and the settlements, and all such things is available on the blockchain. And this means that the third parties can be eliminated, and thereby reducing not only the cost, also the increase the trust on the game, on the platform itself. Security, the most and the foremost importance of the hour is security. And at King Game, we treat security as utmost priority. With encryption algorithms, we ensure that the security of the player accounts as well as their transactions, their details, all the data are kept as secure as possible. Player funds are stored on encrypted on the blockchain and accessible only with the respective private key. So next, what is meant by borderless? By meaning borderless, we have facilitated international Texas poker games to across the countries, and the players don't have to worry about exchange rate conversions and other fund transfer, allowing them to play with the individuals around the globe. So we have taken severe measures to abide by the law prevailing in the various countries, to prevent malicious use of our platform. King Game follows strict country restriction for this. You can visit our website to learn more about the blocked countries. We have provided the list of countries where currently, gambling, online gambling is restricted or maybe blocked or maybe illegal. So we have made sure that those countries are not included in the game. So low transaction costs. What do you mean? So traditional Texas poker games might involve intermediaries or payment channels, so which try to take exorbitant rates for their transaction as well as the various settlement process. But in King Game, we handle these transactions through smart contracts, eliminating those middlemen and also their related fees, and thereby reducing the transaction cost. So all you have to do is a certain amount of fees for the usage of platform, since that will be the revenue of the platform, and also the gas fees. So only these two fees are actually involved in King Game. Whereas if you take the online traditional gaming industry, you will need to have a certain the platform fees as well as the middleman fees and also the transaction fees. And if it is certain countries, you need to have their taxes and so many things. So you can see the difference of amount which will be saved by using King Game platform. Lastly, we recognize the pivotal role of players in game development. Thus, through the DAO structure, we aim to transition players from just a mere participants to a decision maker in game evolution, ensuring that every game decision resonates with players' genuine needs and interests. This is what we meant by decentralization. So in the future, we'll be decentralizing our King game as a DAO, which means that even the platform users with with a set of specific rules, they can actually take part in the decision of the King game project itself. Thank you.
That was very detailed and cool answer, Mr. Dagan. Thank you very much for your answer. And yeah, amazing mechanism from the King Game project. And I believe that with that mechanism, we'll create a healthy and sustainable ecosystem in the King Game project, sir. That was very amazing. Okay, so let's go to the next questions. Would you let us to know what King Game is working on at the moment and what events are going on now, or what are the future development plans for the King Game project, sir?
Absolutely. So I'll be really excited, to answer this question. So the first thing is current development. If you see, we have our game on the metaverse developed. We are actually having a beta test going on within the close group of our volunteers, and others are also welcome to play the game. So now the future development, because since we are still in the beta stage, I want everything is considered as a future development. So in the next phase, we plan to further enhance the gaming experience of King Game, transforming it into a genuine metaverse poker platform. By integrating NFT technology, we will offer players an array of personalized options, such as like skin NFTs, staking NFTs, and many other things. At the same time, we are looking to introduce new game modes and activities, diversifying as well as enriching the content which the players play at the moment. Furthermore, we are actively researching Web3 technology, hoping to provide a more decentralized and secure gaming development in the future. Our ambition is for King Game to be more than just a poker game. We envision it as a novel platform for socialization, economy, as well as an entertainment for all the players who just come all over from the world. In our future development, King Game is committed to deliver unparalleled value to the players. Firstly, through metaverse design, we will provide more, rich and immersive gaming scenarios. Each setting is carefully crafted, ensuring every player has a unique gaming experience, effectively attracting more to join. Furthermore, as I said earlier, King Game will introduce the concept of skin NFT. Players can not only obtain or purchase this unique skin, but also, they can use them to showcase their identity, achievements, enhancing in-game enjoyment as well as their engagement. To further elevate the utility of NFTs, we allow players to stake their NFT for special in-game privileges and other rewards. We also plan to launch the King Game token soon. This will not only offer players a new revenue model, but will also facilitate smoother in-game trades, item exchanges, and maybe the purchase of NFTs and several things. Broadly, with these features and innovation, King Game is decided to be crafting a value-adding gaming ecosystem for the players, ensuring their efforts and engagements translate to a genuine economic value. So, as I said, we are a metaverse where we bring you the Las Vegas to your home. So, you cannot simply go inside a casino just dressing up like everybody. So, in order to make it more customization, we are trying to bring as much as customization as possible in the near future. So, please look forward for it and do join us, and we will. You can experience the metaverse right away once you join with us.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dagan. It's very exciting to hear the build about the future plans for the King game ecosystem beyond the platform. And I believe that this approach can help with momentum and create additional value for the holders and for the players. Yes. Okay, so keep up the fantastic work. Also, everyone's the team of the King game projects. Let's continue to make the King game to go to platform for all things on this crypto industry. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dana, for your amazing answer. Okay, so guys, for your information, for your information, you can visit the official website of the King Game Project, guys. And yeah, I will share the screens. Wait. Okay. Yeah, so you can visit the website on the kinggame.win and you can see all the information detailed there. And yeah, you can follow all the social media for the latest updates of the King Game. Before we answering the next question, guys, please visit and let's review together while watching the Emmy today, guys. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so let's go to answering the next question, Mr. Dagan. Uh, I heard that King Game has a very enticing offer for the newcomers. So can you share about that for detail, Mr. Daggett? It will be nice.
Yes, yes. It's in gratitude and to attract more players, we have launched a newcomer event package. By joining through an invitation link, new players upon their first login, they stand a chance to randomly draw a rewards between 5 to 50 USDT, which can be used in the game and are entirely withdrawable. This allows newcomers to not only experience the game thrill but also tangibly grasp the economic value it offers. Okay, so the exciting doesn't stop there, guys. To celebrate the amazing AMA with Tomcat, the users who join us from this AMA and enter our game to an official invitation code which I'm gonna say in just a few seconds. And I think that probably your host would have already posted this on your Telegram group. We will provide a random airdrop of $5 to $50 to the 300 newcomers game account. So you heard it right, guys. You will be earning 5 to 50 US dollars to the first 300 who joins us and use the official invitation code of your host. You know, and no deposit is required. You can start the game right away. And if you accumulate 100 US dollar in the game, you can withdraw the money directly and you can use them. This is not a testnet token or anything. It is the actual real USDT I'm talking about. So join us. And if you want to know much more about it, how to activate it, how to receive it, on all these details, you can join our Telegram group or Discord. And we have a set of leaders who can help you through the various processes. And here is your invitation code for the day. It's FD54. So when you log into your game for the first time and from this AMA only to the listener of this AMA, and if you use the code FD54, I repeat FD54, you will be, the 300 newcomers will be randomly airdropped 5 to 50 US dollars.
Okay, well said, Mr. Dakin. Thank you very much for your amazing answer. So, for you guys, don't miss out on this opportunity. Let's find out the official post of the Arrangement MA in our Telegram channel. You can join by the link invitations and you can get the prize. And also, for you all that's listen of this MA watch of this MA, you can use the special code when you enter in the game, FD54. I repeat it, 5FD54, and you can get the prize also. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dagan. It was a very nice marketing strategy for celebrating on this event, and also we are very pleasure to have a chance to discuss a King game today, Mr. Dagan, with you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so let's move on to the next questions. How do you tackle the legal issues in regards with online casino? Example, many countries have bans, and in many countries legal age is high. So, do you have any KYC to determine the issues?
Okay, so this is actually the talk of the hour. So we are aware about the stringent legal restriction that many countries impose on online casinos, as well as the relative higher age requirements for the participants. At King Game, we leverage blockchain technology to allow users to directly log in and participate in games using their code wallets, thereby bypassing the traditional KYC process. However, we strongly advise all the players to familiarize themselves with the laws and regulation of their respective jurisdiction before engaging in any games. We also advocate for players to abide by local laws and emphasize a responsible gaming attitude. As I said earlier, the security, legal, and social responsibility and fun gaming experience are the priority of King Game, and we will abide by all laws prevailing in the existence to provide you the best poker experience in Web3. So before you get into King Game Poker, make sure that whatever the rules applicable in your country is being abide by, because we have made sure that certain countries where the complete usage of online games, online gamblings have been blocked in that through our site. But there are places where it depends upon the age, as well as the different states inside the country. So we urge you to familiarize yourself before playing the game. So
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dagan. And yeah, guys, as Mr. Dagan said, familiarize yourself before playing the game. So yeah, it's because for we can Everyone can have a fun from this project, but yes, unlimited word from the Mister again to familiarize yourself before play, guys. Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Steve, or Mr. Dragon, sorry. Okay, so let's move on to the next questions. There are many online Web3 casino projects, and how do King Game differ from them, Mr. Steve?
Very good question. The defining feature of King Game is our utilization of blockchain technology to ensure fairness and impartiality in competitive gaming. Furthermore, our global team, consisting of experts from top-tier universities and renowned gaming companies, is one of our competitive edges, guaranteeing we deliver high-quality gaming content and experience. Beyond these, the unparalleled fairness of our platform sets us apart from other Web3 platforms. Immutable card games, our card game generation uses main chain hash combined with verifiable card game public-private key encryption. This ensures every card deal is entirely random and cannot be tampered with, and we also have open verification, which means players can not only validate the randomness of each card deal, but also, verify results through blockchain explorers or the third-party decryption websites. This greatly bolsters the credibility of the game. So this was the one which I was, explaining you on the previous question. So we are literally open book. So all the things which is available within yourself, which can be derived from your gaming on the game screen. When you go to the game screen on the setting, you have several details available for you. You can copy them and you can paste them on any explorer, and you can find all the details available for you. So this makes us very much different from other online Web3 games. So we are giving you transparent as much as transparency as possible that is available on the current Web3 blockchain technology. So when the technology improves, we will make sure that the advancement in the technology is adopted then and there into our king game, thereby providing you the best possible decentralization, transparency, as well as the security for all your assets as well as your gaming experience.
Okay, that was many advantage that King Game have than other casino, other similar project. Yeah, Mr. Steve, that very amazing, and yes, it's see that it will attract more people and convince more investor to join and try to apply the King Game projects. Okay, and yeah, thank you very much for the answer and innovative step that can make the project grow and develop quickly. Let's see. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Steve. Okay, so let's move on to the next questions. How do you address concerns about responsible gambling and player addictions, Mr. Steve?
That's actually, this is what we should be talking about when we are concerning about any online gambling. So at King Game, we have said we are highly socially responsible project. So in order to be the best socially responsible gambling project, we are striving to understand the values and the human nature. So we have taken some measures to prevent the addiction of gambling, thereby to keep the fun element in the gaming experience. The addiction can always result in several other factors. So when addiction comes in, you lose the fun out of the game. So we need to keep the fun part higher than the addiction. So we have taken certain measures in order to prevent that. So for King Game, the health and safety of our players is our top priority. To tackle the issues related to responsible gambling and player addiction, we will be incorporating certain features in the upcoming versions, which are like self-imposed limits, self-escalation feature, education and awareness. So what do you mean by self-imposed limits is we offer tools that allow players to, set a daily or weekly or even a monthly deposit or loss and bet limits. so that players can adjust these limits based on their financial capabilities, their gambling habits, and as well as their knowledge about the game. Because we don't want people coming in without knowledge of the game, or without without any financial capabilities, to come and lose their money. So what is self-exclusion feature? If the player feels their gambling behavior is getting out of control, they can opt to use the self-exclusion feature, which will prohibit them from accessing our platform for a certain period. This is just like a timeout period, to put it on a simple term, it's just like what we have in our mobile. It's like the reduction of screen time, device well-being, something like that, where you can set a certain time period so that you cannot log into our game on that particular time, thereby reducing the gambling addiction. Education and awareness. This is the uh, the important issue we are facing, and we at King Game has taken it very seriously. So we will be posting articles and resources about responsible gaming on our platform, in our various social medias very regularly, in order to raise awareness among players, helping them to recognize and avoid risky gambling behaviors. We believe that through these strategies and tools, we can minimize gambling related issues to the fullest and ensure players have a healthy as well as a safe environment on our platform. So it's also, that it is a human nature. So we wanted to give you the best advices, and we also provide you the best tools in order to overcome these nature. So it is up to the players in order to take these things, and make themselves aware about it. And using our tools, they can actually, it makes them easy for them in order to impose certain limits on themselves. So this is what we are trying to build up in the near future in the upcoming versions, to provide you a responsible gambling and prevent the player from becoming a gambling addiction.
Okay, it's very nice to hear that the King Game have tech prioritize about the security and about the responsibility, about the effect of playing the game like the casino game like the King Game, and so that was a very sophisticated solutions from the project. Yeah, Mr. Steve. Nice answer. Thank you. Okay, so let's answering the last question of this event, Mr. Steve. How do you plan to address regulatory and advertising challenges in the online casino industry, Mr. Steve?
Okay, so the regulatory and advertising challenges are actually a big challenges that we face in online casino industry. It is not only King Game; it is several other projects. So, but in King Game, we have a solution for all the problems. So we are, as I said, we are a team of experts. So we have sat and thought a lot about it, and we have came up with certain features, which can address all these issues. For some of them, emphasizing the competitive nature, the blockchain anonymity, uh, adherence to the diverse regulations. So, what I mean by emphasizing the competitive nature is, Texas Hold'em is not merely a gambling game. Globally, it's been recognized by many players as a competitive game of strategy and skill, because it requires you to read the cards, you analyze the deck cards. It takes a lot of mathematical calculation, so it is not merely a gambling game which is purely dependent on the lady luck. So this offers a strategic advantage in promotion as well as in advertising. By emphasizing the competitive and the skill-based nature of Texas Hold'em in our advertisement and marketing campaigns, we might navigate more easily around the strict gambling advertising regulation in certain regions. Blockchain's anonymity, the KG project harness blockchain technology, which inherently offers anonymity, safeguarding player privacy, and as I said, we also keep all the data which comes to us as very highly secured, and none of our and we follow our specific privacy policy. So our platform doesn't require any players to provide personal information, rather than just enabling them to log in using a cold wallet. This approach not only guarantees the safety and privacy of player data, but also substantially reduces the risk of being impacted by stringent regulations. We neither hold nor manage user funds. Users have complete control over their asset. A feat that is not possible in traditional online casinos. I think I have explained to you how in a centralized gaming, the funds is managed by the centralized organization. You deposit funds into their accounts and it's been reflected in your account. But in decentralization, you are connecting your wallet. So whatever the assets you hold in your wallet, it's actually it's in your control. So yeah, you don't trust on any other people, and you don't send the money to anybody else. So thereby, your asset is in your control. Okay, so and the next is I said is adherence to diverse regulation. Recognizing that regulatory requirements vary from country to country, and even sometimes from state to state. So we will be continually engaged in market research and adjusting our operational strategies based on the specific requirements of different regions. So our marketing team, as well as our legal advisors, as well as the many experts, which I said from the top tier universities and the top gaming industries, are actually looking out for all the possible, the stringent laws and natures that is prevailing in different countries and the states. So we will be trying continually working out on it, and we will try to promote it in another way, whereby we don't want the we don't get into the difficult situation. So we are carefully analyzing all the data which is available to us. So in essence, the KG project is dedicated to offering a high quality, safe, and transparent Texas Hold'em gaming experience. We leverage the technological advantages of blockchain to ensure the privacy and security of players, while simultaneously adhering to regional security guidelines, ensuring sustained and robust business growth. And also, it is not only Texas Hold'em. In the near future, we'll be also introducing other games, the other gambling games which will be available on the casinos. So we are slowly progressing towards refined casinos. So as I said before, we are bringing you the Las Vegas into your home. So you can expect amazing gaming experience as well as a social fi experience from our project. So guys, use this opportunity. We have specifically given a code to your host. So use this code and you can join us and earn a little bit, as a free newcomer bonus. And then once you accumulate around $100, you can withdraw it. So this is easy. This is the right time for you guys to earn some money. So without any further delays, you can join us immediately.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Dragon, for answering detailedly, and thank you very much for detailed answer. Yeah, and so we can clearly see a bright future for the King game, but unfortunately, we have run off of the time for today's AMA session. So I wanna say thank you very much, Mr. Dragon. For joining us and sharing the insight about the King game, updating us on the progress of the development, and also expressing our gratitude to the active participation of the Tomcat Lovers community. And for you guys, don't miss out on this opportunity to join into the project and witness the project sure to new high, guys. Let's grow together because the possibilities from here are limitless. And don't forget to follow all the socials of the King Game, and let's find out of the official post of the announcement of this email on our channel, our Telegram channel, and you can join with the invitation link, and you can join with the special code of this event from this event FD 45. So yeah, you can get many prizes, and the King Game will give more than that, guys. So follow and keep the latest updates, latest news about the King game. Okay, so that's all of our MA about the King game project. That was very amazing MA. So there is many information we can get about the King game and very amazing answer from Mr. Steve, Mr. Dakin today. And yeah, thank you very much. This is Ian speaking from Tomcat Lovers. Take care, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye and see you again. Thank you, Mr. Dakin.
The pleasure is mine, Yuan, and I thank Tomke and his users who have just participated in the AMA. And it was really a great pleasure to be in this, and it was really exciting. And once again, everyone, thank you for your participation, and please use this opportunity. Join us immediately, and play the game. So have a good day ahead, or maybe a good night for many of the Asian countries. So good night, guys. Thank you, Yuan.
Thank you for the nice words, Mr. Dakin. Thank you.